Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all are having a good week so far. Happy Wednesday. So who is ready for a bar class? So thank you to those who are joining in and doing this class. My name is Janet, and I am a group fitness instructor and personal trainer and certified to teach bar. And so bringing you this 60-minute bar class. I wrote in the comments, or the description rather, what you needed for this class. So you need a chair, something like a kitchen chair, or if you have like a counter, just something to kind of hold on to as your bar, I guess. And then a mat, or if you're working out on like a carpet, then you don't really need a mat, but just something soft so that when we go down into those plank positions and down into those ab positions, you have something a little bit softer to be on. And then you'll need a pair of light weights. So if you have maybe 2 to 5 pound dumbbells at home, that will work just fine. If you have a couple of water bottles you can hold or cans of soup, that works well too. And then I said as an option, some of you might have these mini loop bands that you put around your legs or arms. They look like this. If you have one of those laying around and you want to use it today, I'll give you a couple of options to use them. If you don't, it's not required and it's not really gonna affect your workout at all. It's just kind of an added bonus, I guess, if you happen to have it laying around. So why don't we get started on our full hour. I'm gonna hit my timer and we are going to get going. So let's start out with just a little warm up and hit your favorite music playlist, just for sound purposes and licensing purposes. I wish that we could play music, but I feel like probably you being more in charge of your playlist is better for now. And when we are back in the group fitness room doing our normal bar classes, we will have killer playlists to do our bar classes too. But until then, I'm gonna let you be in charge of your playlist. So hit play, let's get going with our warm up. Let's start with our feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Now we're gonna start by just kind of going down and up in a plie motion or a squat motion. So turn those feet slightly out. You don't want them pointing totally into the front. You want them pointed slightly out. We're gonna start a little rotation. We're gonna take our arms across our chest. So here we go. Let's take it down, cross, down, and cross. Get a little spinal twist into it. Keep those hips pointed straight. Twist through that spine. And reach to the opposite wall. We're getting ready to go overhead in 3, 2, and 1. Switch it up overhead. So reach and reach. Just trying to get that heart rate up a little bit, trying to warm ourselves up, get a little stretch and movement going. Let's go. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's reach up. Start that march. So bring elbow to that knee. Twist. Coming up. So draw that elbow and use those abs to pick that knee up. Good. So from the side, you can see it's almost like I'm crunching into my knee. Let's start that twist in 3, 2, and 1. Let's twist it over. Twist, twist. Good. And again, rotating through the shoulders and that spine in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice and wide. Back into that plie. Let's take it down and up. Down and up. Good. Let's get those shoulders into it with an overhead reach. Let's take it down, reach overhead, down, and reach. Think about a nice long spine. So stretching up towards that ceiling through the top of your head. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. We're going to hold those arms up overhead. Sink it down. Let's get those little pulses going. Pulse down, down, down. Perfect. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, let's rotate to the right into a lunge position. Let's lunge down and up, down and up. Into, let's add that knee lift. Right here, lunge first. Take it down, lift your knee, down and lift. Keep that standing leg planted on the ground. 2 more. Last one, you're gonna take it back into a lunge. So sink straight down to the floor, 90 degrees, both legs, little pulse, pulse, and pulse. Good, breathe. In 3, 2, 1. bring it together into a chair position, and let's take it down and up. So chair down, reach up, down and up. Spine is straight, tailbone back, over those heels. In 4 and 3, last 2 and 1. Hold it down. From here, let's warm up those heels. So releve, tap it down. Releve and tap. Good. Going over to that lunge on the other side in 4 and 3, last 2 and 1. Nice. So you're here. You're going to rotate over towards the left. Find that lunge stance. Let's lunge down and up. 3 more. We'll add that leg lift. 2 and 1. Lunge first and add that knee lift. Up, down, and lift. Little movement. Breath should be coming up here. 2 more. Last 1. Plant that foot on the ground. Sink it down 90 degrees in both legs. Little pulse. Pulse, pulse. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. From here, let's bring it all the way up. Forward fold. So we're down in that tabletop position. So grab that mat if you need to, or you can come straight down. We're going to go into a bird dog. I'm going to go to a diagonal view here so you can see. Lift that right leg and lift that left arm. So opposite arm, opposite leg, all the way pointed to the front and back. Hold here, belly button into that spine, nice straight back. Let's take it out wide. So into that awkward airplane, hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the front. And 4, elbow to knees. Let's bring it in and out, in and out. Let's go 4. Right here, hold it and bring it down to tabletop. Opposite leg, so left leg comes up, reach it forward with the right, hold here, get your balance. Now, take it to that airplane. So take it out to the side. I have to bend my leg to get it over. There we go. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Back to the front, hold here, elbow to knee. Let's bring it in and out for 4. 2 more. Last 1. Hold it here and bring it down. Now tuck your toes under and let's go to a down dog. So you're going to take it up for 2, back down to tabletop. Lift and lower. Let's go 2 more. We'll hold that down dog. Last 1. Hold it up. Get a good stretch in those heels. Press them down into the floor. From here, let's lift that right leg up. You're going to give me a knee to chest. You're going to take it in for 2 and out for 2. Let's go 3 more. Nice, slow and controlled. Warming up that core. 2 more. In, knee to chest, out, 3-leg dog. Last 1. Hold that 3-leg dog. Little pulses with that leg. Pulse it 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Opposite leg's gonna come up right here. All right, 4, 2 count, knee to chest. Let's bring it in. So down for 2 and lift for 2. Down, 2. Nice and controlled here. You control your tempo. And in for 2. Last 1. We're gonna hold it up. Little pulses with that leg. Little pulse. Pulse. Really squeeze into those glutes. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down dog. Now from here, walk it up to that forward fold. Hold. Big inhale, exhale. Come on up. We are ready to grab those weights. So grab your weights, whatever dumbbells you have. Let's pick them up. If you want to forego weights, you can just go body weight, just moving your arms. That is totally fine. So we are going to start with our shoulders nice and wide here. So take those legs out nice and wide. Find that second position plie on the bottom. So toes are pointed slightly out, heels are in towards the center. You're going to bring your elbows right into those wrists, or right into those rib cages, and your wrists are pointed out so your palms are forward. Here we go. On the right, we're gonna reach overhead. So we're gonna take it down, reach overhead. Stay on the right here. And down and lift. Good. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Feel that stretch in that rib cage. From here, bring it all the way up overhead, both arms. Sink it down halfway. So goalpost arms, 90 degrees in that elbow. Let's press it up. So up, halfway down. Lift, lower. Good. Up and down. Working through those shoulders. 3 more here. Last 2. And 1. Hold goalpost. Sink into that plie. Little pulse. Pulse, pulse. Perfect. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, let's squeeze elbows forward. So forward and back. Forward and press. Good. On our last 4, let's take that right leg back from here. So take it back and out. Back and out. Last 2 and 1. Hold it here. Elbow into that knee. So down, press up, in and out. Good. So now we've got that forward press. That knee comes in. Let's go 3 and 2 and 1. From here, hold it halfway. Little pulse for 8, 7, 6. Nice. Woo, feeling the burn. In 3, 2, 1, and bring it back to that second position plie. This time, left arm's gonna go overhead. Sink it down low. Elbows into those rib cages. Palms are out. Take it down, reach. All on the left. Down, lift, and lift. Good. 4 more. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Both arms overhead. Slow lower into that goalpost arm. Sink down into that plie. Lift, lower down. Lift. Good. So you want to make sure you stop your motion right when your elbows hit your shoulders. 3 more. And 2. Last 1. Hold it down. Little pulse. Pulse. Good. We've got that forward squeeze in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it forward. Press it back. Chest and back are activated here. Good. Let's add that leg. Step back and side as you press forward. Lining ourselves up for that front press. Last 1, and hold it here. Now we know we're bringing that elbow into that knee, so bring it in and press. Find your balance here. In and press. And press. Good. Keep those elbows pointed forward. Woo, 2 more. Last 1. Hold it down. Halfway, little pulses, and we're done with this set. Ooh, I'm feeling this one. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and drop it. Nice work. Roll those shoulders out. Big breath in and out. Now we're gonna go into a curtsy lunge with a bicep curl. So I want you to bring those palms forward. Elbows are planted right up against that rib cage. As you curl, you lift those dumbbells up to your shoulder, back down. Only joint moving here is that elbow joint, okay? On the right, tap that leg out and curtsy down. So we're gonna curtsy, curl, and come up. Let's start to add in some speed here. Let's take it down and lift, down, and lift. Try and keep those shoulders up and engaged. 4 and 3, last 2, and 1. From here, we're gonna take that right leg, bring it into a passe. So you're gonna plant that foot either below your knee or above your knee. I'm gonna go below, you don't want it right on. Bring that arm at a 90-degree angle. From here, let's reach it out and out. You can add that leg extension, lift and lift, good. Woo, breathe. Hold it, 2 more. Last 1, can you hold it here? Little pulses out. Pulse. Ooh, feel those abs. If you need to go back to that passe, you can hold passe. In 3, 2, 1. First position, bring those elbows into those ribs. Squeeze forward. So, plie down, squeeze it forward, and press it back out. First position. Connect those heels at the bottom. Keep those biceps engaged. Good. We've got 3 and 2. Hold it down. Palms are up towards the front. Little pulse in that bicep curl. Good. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg comes out. Curtsy curl. Here we go. Take it down, curl, up. Down, curl, up. Nice. Remember, that elbow joint is the only thing that's moving here. We got 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Hold it here. Bring that leg up to a passe. And from here, curl it halfway. Reach it out. So reach. So you're kind of going at a diagonal line with that reach. Let's add that extension on that leg if you want to. Let's go 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it out. Ooh, pulse. Pulse. Try and keep those shoulders away from those ears. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. First position. Bring it out and squeeze it in right here. So squeeze, plie down. Squeeze and down. Keeping those elbows 90 degrees. Ooh, feel those biceps. 4 more. That's it. Come on. Last 2. Hold it down. Find that pulse. Little up, little up. Try not to have a death grip on those weights. You want to lift through those muscles. Think about that bicep. Last 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. All right, so getting back into our shoulders. You're going to go into a nice wide plie here. Now we're going to side lunge to the right with our left arm going down and pulling up. So when you bring yourself down, you're going to bring it down to that toe. You're going to lift up, squeeze that shoulder blade. Elbow and shoulder are right in line. See that? Here we go. Let's take it down and lift. Down and lift. Now you can always just squat down if that extension on that left leg is a little too much on that side lunge. So squat or side lunge. Let's go. 2 more. And 1. Hold it here before we move that left arm. Let's bring that right arm out. Hold it. And rotate our cup on the left. So turn up and down. Lift, lower. Ooh, both shoulders working. Let's go 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Take your weight all the way to that right leg. Left leg lift into a side raise. So let's lift and lift. So try not to scrunch that neck too much. Keep it nice and relaxed. Lifting from the side of that foot instead of those toes. Last 2 and 1. Can you hold it here? Little circles forward here for 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. Now we're going opposite side. So right arm to left leg. Side lunge to the left. Let's go down and lift. Think about pulling a sword from that belt, or if you're pulling a cable from the floor. Kind of like a lawnmower. Nice. Let's go 3 and 2 and 1. All right, remember, hold it here 90 degrees and that elbow. Lift that left arm. Hold it. Rotate on the right. So lift, lower. That left arm is just hanging out. All right, it's just holding that weight. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Woo, and 1. All that weight into that left leg. Right leg's gonna lift as you lift it up to the side. And lift. So you wanna be straight up here so you're in your shoulders. If you lean forward, you'll get into that back. That's coming. Right now, I want you feeling it in those shoulders. 3 more. Last 2. Hold it up for me. Little circles. Let's rotate forward. Woo. Almost there. In 4, 3, 2. So good. All right. Roll those shoulders out. Last thing in our arms, then we'll take it down into our legs for a bit. You're going to take your right leg forward, left leg back. This time I do want you to lean forward, bending at the hips, spine stays straight. Bring those weights down, let them fall towards the floor. You're going to hold that lunge, all right? Now row out nice and wide with a bent arm. So you're going to row, squeeze your shoulder blades, take them down. Join me here. row, release. 4 and 3 and 2. We're gonna press back and bring our leg into a chair position. So from here, let's press it back. So press, step back. So see how my arms are going back, leg is going forward. Good. 4 and 3. Try and get those weights past those hips. Last one. Find that chair, lift those arms, little pulse, pulse, pulse. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate those wrists so your palms are towards the center. Bend your arms, tricep press with a releve. Here we go. So you're going to lift your heels and press. Lift and press. Good. So try and keep those arms past that rib cage. See how I'm holding them up? That's activating those arms a little bit more. 3, 2, hold it up. Little pulses here. 4, 8, 7, 6. You can drop those heels if you need to. Otherwise, find your balance. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Opposite leg. So left leg forward, right leg back. Lean forward, keeping your spine straight. Weight in the front on that left. Back to those rows. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Nice. 3 more. Squeeze those shoulder blades around that spine. Last one. From here, press those weights and step it forward. So press and step. Press and step. Try and get them past those hips. Nice strong arms. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Chair position. Hold those weights. Bring them up. Little pulses. Lift from those palms. Pulse. Pulse. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate so those palms are towards the center. Bend those arms. Tricep press with a releve. Lift and lift. Really get into the backs of those arms, y'all. Keep those arms lifted up. 4 more. Moving through that elbow. 2. Hold it up. Can you hold that releve? Little pulse. Pulse. You're in the final stretch. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Roll those shoulders. Give me a big inhale. And exhale. Y'all did awesome on those arms. Keep those weights near you, but we don't need them right now. We're going to transition into our legs. So grab that chair. All right, that's going to act as our bar. Now, if you have a loop band, we're going to start in first position. If you have a loop band, you can put it on at this point if you don't want to. You don't have to, or if you don't have one, you're just going to follow what we do. So first position plie, and just follow my cues. I'm going to put mine on so that way you can see what it looks like if you had one on too. Otherwise, just follow along. Here we go. So you're going to connect those heels at the bottom. Now, protecting those knees, you're going to have a lesser range of motion if you keep your foot flat. That's totally fine if you have a reason to protect those knees. If you want to come up to the balls of those feet, lift up in a releve. You'll notice your heels come apart. Reconnect them at the top. Here we go. Now, you want those knees to come slightly out over those toes, and you want those hips forward. So from the side, a plie is going to look like this, like you're sliding down a wall. Good. All right, let's get that plie going. So from here, join me. Let's go 4 more. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Sink down low. Little pulses here for 8, 7, 6. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it down. Little presses back with those knees. Press, press, press. So whether you have a band or not, you'll still feel them in those hips. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Back to that plie. Little up, little down. So up, down. Notice I'm only coming up just halfway out of my plie. Hold the contraction. In 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it down. Let's take it all the way up. Plie. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Make sure those hips stay stacked over or underneath those shoulders. Nice and straight up top. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. and 1. You're gonna hold it down. From here, let's shift side to side. So shift it to the right and left, right and left. Good. Taking our weight from one side to the other. 4 more, and 3. Last 2, and 1. Hold it down, pulse down, pulse, pulse. Good. 4 more. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Hold it down. From here, little balance, reach it up, overhead, hold, 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 into that plie in 3, 2, 1. Back to the bar. Let's go all the way up and down. Lift and lower. 2 more sets, y'all. That's it. This one's just like the first one. 3 more. Last 2, and 1. Hold it down, little pulse, pulse. So your little pulses are very controlled. Try not to bounce. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Press those knees out. Press out. Press, press. Ooh, if you've got that band, now you're starting to feel it in that back side. Last 3, 2, 1. Little up, little down. So up an inch, down, up, down. Half range of motion here. Keep it going. 4 more, and 3. Last 2. All right, y'all. Final stretch. 3 pulses here for 3, 2. All the way up. Extend those legs. Down. 2, 3. All the way up. Nice. Down. 2, 3. All the way up. Last 1, 2. All the way up. Let's 3 pulses here. We're going to hold right here. Hold down. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Hold down. 2 more. 2, 3. Hold down. Last 1. Hold down. Hold it down. Little presses out. Press, press, press. Woo! Firing up those hips. Let's go. 4 more. Last 3. Woo! 2 and 1. Raise those arms overhead. Little up, little down. We're done. So little up, little down. How are we shaking here? I'm shaking. Woo! 4 more. We've got it. Last 2. Finish it out with me. Last 1. And hold down, release, and come on up. Woo, nicely done. All right. If you've got that band, slip it off. Second position. Now you do have an option to hold 1 weight for me. So you can grab 1 weight. If you are done with your upper body, if your arms have had enough, just forgo it. This is just an added bonus if you want. So we're going to go right and left side for that second position plie. So we're going to go 2 sets with our right leg towards the outside, 2 sets with our left leg, okay? So it's going to go quick. We're going to turn it over pretty quickly, so get ready to switch that chair over right now. Second position. So let's set ourselves up. We got those hips forward, right underneath those shoulders. We got those knees pointed out. They're following our toes, so no matter where you've got those toes pointed out, your knees are going to follow. Make sure that you've got your knees right over those ankles. You've got that inner thigh extension, that stretch right there. And from here, we're going to go all the way up overhead with our arm. So if you've got that weight, follow along. If you are just holding your body weight, just go through the motions with me. Here we go. And 2 and 1, plie, down, lift, down, and lift. You're going to notice if you've got that weight, not only are you going to feel the burn, but you're going to see your heart rate start to kick up a little bit more. So we got more muscles recruiting here, moving, getting the blood flow. 2 more. Last 1, hold it up overhead. Sink it down, little pulse for 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right heel's gonna releve as you take that elbow halfway down. So lift and reach it up. Good. 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold goal post arm. Little up, little down. So keep that releve there and move up, move it down. 4 more with me. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. From here, bring it down and crunch it over. So crunch, lift up. So elbow to thigh here, down and lift. You're holding that plie. Don't come out of it. Reach up. 4 more. Feel it in that oblique crunch and bring it up with that opposite side. Good, last one. Woo, and bring that arm down. 3 pulses here. 3, 2, reach it overhead, down, 2, and up. Let's add a passe to this. So right leg comes up. Let's go 4, or 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I'm messing up my counts. Down, 2, 3, reach, whoo, down, 2, 3, up, good, down, 2, 3, up. Last one. And lift from here. Hold it in the center. Second position. Pulse at 3, 2, 1. Can you give me a little hop? Down, 2, 3. Hop, down, 2. If you don't like the hop, just go halfway up. Last one, 2, 3. Halfway up and down. Good. From here, hold it. Hold, hold, hold. Let's lift left and right on those heels. So releve right, releve left. Keep it going. We're getting ready to switch it over to that other side. In 4, 3, you're gonna either pulse it or little pulse hops, flat foot. 8 pulses or hops. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Little burn here. Last 3, 2, 1, and nice job. Quickly switch it over. From here, same thing. Other side, so left leg is pointed out. That's the one that's gonna be moving. And let's plie overhead. So find your form. Restack those hips and those shoulders. Legs are out, sink it down, and let's press it up. So down, lift, down, and up. So not much time to catch our breath. That's what I want. I want us going quickly into this set, and we'll get time to come out of it soon. Let's go 3, and 2. You're gonna hold that arm up, sink it down. Little pulses here for 8, 7, 6. Good, we've got that elbow to that knee and a releve. Last 2 and 1. So releve up, lift. So goalpost arm and lift that heel. Then you press overhead. Nice work. 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold it here, little up, little down. So little lift, lower down, little lift, lower. You're still in a releve. You're holding that elbow in line with that shoulder. 4 more. 3. Good. Last one, flat foot, elbow to that thigh. So crunch it over, reach overhead, down and reach. Getting into that torso. Keep it rolling. 4. You got it. 3. Woo. 2. Y'all ready? 3 pulses here. So down, 2, 3, reach overhead. 2 more, just like this. Reach overhead. Last one. Now on this 3 pulses, passe down. 2, 3, passe here. So you're taking that knee to the outside, bringing that foot into that thigh. 2, 3, passe. Let's go. 2 more. 2, 3, passe. Woo, so good. From here, last 1, 2, 3. Nice. Find that second position and weight into that chest. 3 pulses down. 2, either halfway up or hop. So down, 2, 3, hop. Good. Down, 2, 3, hop. Last one. Down, 2, 3. Hold it down. Alternate those releves. Lift it left and right, left and right. Make sure you're sitting straight up. Hips are forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish with pulses or hops. Let's go for 8, 7, 6. Woo! Feeling it, y'all. Let's go 4, 3. Nice job. Last one. Come on up and stretch it out. All right, we're going to go back into a more static, isometric plie series. So not a ton of movement. Again, if you want your band here, you can put your band on, loop it around just above those knees. We're going to go into a parallel position. So what I want you to think about is feet forward, or toes forward. So they're right underneath those hips. Toes are forward, and you're bringing those hips right under those shoulders again. So if I were to show you from the side, this is what my parallel position would look like. Light touch on that bar or that chair. So you don't want to be leaning into it. You want all your weight over those feet. Again, like first position, if you want to keep it flat foot to protect those knees, that'll give you a lesser range of motion, but still enough to activate those legs. If you want to come into releve, you're going to get up to the balls of those feet, lift those heels, and press those hips forward. So I don't want to be leaning back, but I don't want to be leaning forward either. I want to be right over, sliding down that wall. All right, so from here, let's plie. So you're going to take it down and up, down, and up. Good. So my knees are facing forward. Everything is lined up to the front. Let's go 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And 1. Hold it down. Little pulse. 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 Now, either if you've got that band or not, we're going to press those knees out in 2 and 1. Let's press it out. Press. Feeling those hips on the outside into those glutes. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it back into the center. Tap those heels down. So down and lift. If you're flat, you're just going to join us in a quick releve series. Let's go 4 more, 3 more, last 2, and 1. Either bring those heels back up or back to flat. And let's go a little up, little down. So up, down, up, and down. Now, coming up, we're going to take that right leg. We're going to step it back into a staggered position. 3 more, last 2, and 1. From here, let's take that right leg back. So you want about 6 inches in between your feet. All right, now let's plie here. So take it down and up, down, and up. Nice. So we're going into a ladder. We're going to go down. So we got 8 plies, 16 pulses. 2 more here. Last 1. You're going to hold it down, and for 16 pulses, go. Here we go. Nice. In 2 and 1. 8 more for 8, 7, 6. Perfect. Last 4, 3, 4 plies. Let's take it down, down, up, down, and up. 2 more. Nice. 8 pulses. Here we go. Pulse at 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2 plies. Let's take it up and down. Last 1. 4 pulses here for 4, 3. 1 more time. 2 plies. Let's go up, down, lift, lower, and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Nice work. Back into the front. Line those feet up with those hips. Plie down and up. We've got that other side, y'all. Down and up. Nice. So here's a good time to recheck that form. Hips forward, shoulders over hips, and 2 more right here. Last 1. Hold it down. Little pulses. So remember, we're not bouncing in our pulses. They're very controlled. Breathe in. 3, 2. Press those knees out. Activate those hips for 8, 7, 6. In 4, 3, 2. Nice work. Tap those heels down. So down and lift, down and lift. All right, y'all. Little up, little down is coming. Then we step it back on the left. Last 2 and 1. Back into releve if you're up. So little up, little down, little up, little down. Probably starting to feel the fire in the fronts of those thighs. Hang on to it if you need to go flat because your ankles are feeling a little pressure. Go flat. Last 1. Hold it down. Step back on the left. So now we're staggered again. 6 inches apart in those legs. Let's take it down, down, and up. Nice. We're 8 and 16 here. In 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold it down. 16 pulses. Ready and go. Down, down. Perfect. 4, 3, 2. Second set. Let's go for 8. You got it. This is a long one, but we're into 4 plies. In 2 and 1. 4 plies. Let's go up, down, 2 more. Last one, that's it. Hold it down. Pulse for 8, 7, 6. Woo, last 4, 3, 2, and 4. Let's take it up and up. Pulse for 4 here. 4, 3, 2. Last time. Let's go up for 2. Last one, hold down. Pulse 4, 3. We're done. Step it center and hold here. Big inhale, exhale, smile because it feels so good. And take it down. Woo, that one, guys. I felt it. Now, the good news is we're starting to bring it back into the backs of our legs. I know you felt that burn right in the front of those quads. Let's take it back into those arabesques. So from here, you have another option to grab one weight for me. You're gonna bring that chair so that you are facing your bar, okay? Let me grab that weight just so you can have that option if you want. So we're gonna be bringing the weight kind of in and out. So there'll be times when you're holding it, there'll be times when you're gonna be moving that arm. But what I want you to really focus on, so if the weight gets too distracting or the arm gets too distracting, just drop it. Focus on your glutes and your hamstrings here, okay? So, arabesque. Bring that left leg to the front, and all your weight is gonna be on that leg. You wanna keep that knee nice and soft, so don't lock it out. But we don't wanna be bending it too much either. We want it nice and soft, and you're gonna lift from your heel. Make sure in your arabesque that your hips stay facing forward. Sometimes we have a tendency to open them out, and that gets into our hip flexors. We want it into our glutes, so we want everything to be facing forward, okay? Let's take right leg back, right arm's gonna hold that weight. From here, we're gonna go to a fly with an arabesque. In 2 and 1. Let's take it up and down. Lift and lower. Nice. Squeezing that shoulder blade in the back. Squeezing that booty. Let's go 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Hold that arm, pulse that leg. Lift it up. Lift, lift. Nice. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that arm into that chest and little up, down, little up on that standing leg. Lift, down, and lift. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And 1. Flex that heel in the back. Curl that heel into that glute, extend. Curl, extend. You can add a row onto this if you want to. Let's go 4 and 3 and 2. Hold that curl, hold it up, and lift that arm if you want to. Little pulse, pulse. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring that elbow in and reach it forward. From here, we're gonna bring that knee out, extend it out, in, out. Now you're extending that leg. Nice long line. Let's go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here and pulse it here for 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time, little up, little down on that standing leg. Let's take it down, lift up, down, lift. Woo, feeling that standing leg. That's the one that's feeling the burn. 3 more. Last 2 and 1. Come on up and nice work. Give me a figure 4 stretch here. So you're gonna cross that standing leg over that leg that was working. So left over right, sink down, and give me a good stretch here. We're gonna go to the other side, then we're gonna take our mat and come on down. All right, arabesque, opposite arm. So remember, weights in the front leg, nice soft knee, and you're gonna lift from your heel on that left, keeping those hip bones pointed straight ahead. All right, so fly first with that arabesque. In 2 and 1, let's lift it up, down, lift, and lower. Good. So if you're feeling it more on that standing leg, that's right, that's okay. We're working both, one through movement and one just by stabilizing ourselves. Let's go 1 more, hold it up. Hold it here, little pulses with that heel for 8, 7, 6. Holding nice and strong on that arm. In 3, 2, 1. Arm into that chest, little down, little up on that standing leg. Down, up, down, and up. Try not to have too much weight on that chair. We want it all on that leg. Last 2. And 1. Nice work. So flex that ankle, heel into that glute. So curl it in and out. If you wanted to add a row, you can add it here. Again, we want the focus on that hamstring though. Last 3. And 2. Hold that arm out. Little donkey kicks. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that elbow into that rib and bring that knee in. Extend it all the way out. So reach, pull, reach, pull. Nice. Into that full arabesque at the reach. Last 4 and 3. Last 2. 2 more sets of 8. Hold it. Little pulses here for 8, 7, 6. In 4, 3. We've got it. Bring that elbow into that chest. Little down, little up, little down, little up. I know we want to come out of it. It is burning. Woo. 4 more. Stay with it. Be glad you finish it out. Last 2. We've got it. Woo. Last 1. Come on up and down. Nice job. That backside was on fire. Cross it into that figure 4. Sink down. Open up that hip. Give me a big inhale, exhale, and a smile. And let's take it down to that mat. All right, so we're going to start on our backs. Starting in a bridge, we're going to combine some bridge work with some crunches. You'll see how it flows. So I'm going to move this out of the way. We don't need our weights anymore, okay? So you can just move them away. Grab that mat. And we've got crunches, we got planks, and we are done. We're stretching it out. Okay, so rolling that mat out and set yourself up for that bridge. So you're gonna lay down on that mat. I'm gonna move my chair out a little bit. Okay, so bring your backs, shoulder blades, low back, press them into the floor. And bring your heels almost to your glutes. And from here, you're gonna lift up. Find that bridge position at the top so you know you're in alignment. You've got your ankles right underneath your knees, and you're squeezing that booty to get those hips up into the ceiling. Shoulder blades are on the mat. Now, you can hold your arms up here if you want a little bit more balance. You can hold them on the floor if you need a little bit more stabilizing. Here we go. Let's take those hips down and lift, down and lift. Really get to those hamstrings and those glutes. Good. 2 more here. Last 1. Hold it up. We're going to pulse those hips to the ceiling. So little pulse, little pulse. You should be feeling that squeeze in the back. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift that right leg up and let's take it down and lift. Down and lift. Good. 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. From here, you're gonna hold that bridge, lift those hips, and slow lower down, and slow lower up. Good, down for 2, and up for 2. We've got 2 more, and up for 2, last 1. And you're gonna release that bridge, bring that leg down. Now, alternating scissors, or leg lifts rather, on that right side. So left arm to the right leg. So crunch and crunch. If you need a little bit more, you can add a V up. So V and V. So either one leg or both legs. V up. Let's go. 3 and 2 and 1. Good job. Down, back into that bridge. All right, starting all over with the other side coming up. Let's lift it up and lift. Really squeezing into that backside. 4 more and 3. Last 2. Can you hold it up for me? Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 3, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, let's lift that left leg up and let's take it down. So down, lift, down, and lift. Really working into that right leg. Good. 4 more and 3. Last 2. Slow lower on the left, so down for 2, back up. For 2, get those hips up high, y'all, and up. For 2, 2 more, and up. For 2, last 1. All right, so drop those hips, drop that leg, and opposite arm to left leg. Let's take it up, so lift. And lift. You can add that full V if you want to. Control your lift, and control your way down. 4 more here. Last 2. All right, we're gonna hold that V. So bend those knees, hold it here. So now you're in a V sit. Your legs are up. I'm going to come up forward so you can see. Lift overhead, keeping your feet together. You're gonna take your knees out wide. So you're gonna come down, lift, down, and lift. Almost like a clamshell, but you're in a V sit. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it here. Let's take those arms forward. So forward, lift up. Forward, lift. Nice. Forward and lift. In 4, 3. We're going to go in and out. So I'll set you up. From here, take those arms, press them back behind those heels. I'm going to turn towards the side so you see what we're doing. So now I'm leaning back into those palms. You're going to lean up, bring those knees in, and extend it out. Lift, extend, lift. Good. Getting a little tricep activation here, but still in those abs. 4 more. 3. Last 2. And 1. Bring it up and release. Nice work. So give me a good stretch into that rib cage real quick. We'll stretch really well here coming up. We got planks and we are done. So let's get going here. We're going to start in those bear holds. So start with a tabletop, okay? That means knees right underneath those hips, shoulders and wrists in line. So find that tabletop position. If you've got an arch in your back like I do, I'm going to bring that belly button into that spine, straightening it out, and so I'm nice and level. You're going to curl those toes under. We're going to go 4 bear holds. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring those knees up an inch and then down for 4. Then we go down dog to plank, okay? So a little bit bigger range of motion. Here we go. William, thank you, buddy. All right, here we go. So let's lift up for 1 and down for 1. Lift up for 1 and down for 1. 2 more. Lift and lower. Last 1. Hold here. Extend those knees. Down dogs. Let's take it up. So up for 1 and hover for 1. Lift and hover. Nice. 2 more. And hover. Make sure those knees don't connect to the ground. Last 1. From here, hold down dog, drop those hips, and fall into a plank. Nice work. From here, let's tap those shoulders. Tap it right and left. Try not to swivel those hips. You're nice and stable in that core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. So fall onto that left forearm and turn towards the right. Bend that knee because we're going to be adding a leg lift. So you're going to need the stabilization on that knee. So now you're in a side plank on your knee. You're going to dip that hip, and as you lift up, you're going to lift that leg, just like that. So let's take it down. So down and up, down and up. So getting into those hips a little bit. Oblique is working here, oblique is working there, both sides. Nice. 4 more. We're nice and slow here. Try not to rush. Keep that elbow right under that shoulder. We got 2 more. Last 1. I want you to hold that leg up. Make it parallel to the floor. Little pulse up. Lift, lift. Ooh, just that tiny little movement makes all the difference. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, I want you to turn to a low plank on your forearms. Find that position. My hips are a little too high, so drop them down. And from here, let's drop those knees and extend. So tap, lift, tap, and lift. So notice, once I hit the floor, they're coming right back up. We've got 2 more. Last 1. Woo, and you're gonna roll over to the other side. So side plank on your right. I'm gonna switch just so I can still face you. Remember to bring that knee down on the floor because of that leg lift, okay? Here we go. Let's take it down and lift that leg. Hip dip and lift. You can even try to keep that leg off the floor the whole time if you want to. Down and up. Nice. Let's go 4 more. And lift. And lift. Nice, slow and controlled. Breathe. Here's your last one. Hold that leg up. Make sure it's parallel to the floor. Little pulse. Pulse. Y'all, this is our last thing. Stay strong. Stick with it. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring yourself down. Bring yourself forward. And bend those knees. Big inhale, exhale, fall back into a child's pose. And breathe for me. Y'all, we did awesome. You got through it, and you worked so hard. So imagine if we had our playlist going. This is where the music would calm down a bit. This is where you would take a few really big, deep breaths in that child's pose. One more inhale and exhale. Now I want you to fall forward into an up dog position. So you're going to come forward, drop those hips to the mat, arch that back, look up, and extend through those abs. All right? Open up those shoulders, open up that chest. Big inhale and exhale. All right, curl those toes under for me. Into a down dog. Lift those hips, bring those heels down into the floor. Palms on the mat are digging down into the ground, hips lifted to the ceiling. Big inhale, exhale here, and relax. All right, let's bring that right leg. Lift, open up that hip, really stretch through that standing leg on that calf and that hamstring, and bring your knee through so that you fall to a pigeon pose. So you want that knee to connect to that right leg. So right knee to right leg, and then you're gonna bring your foot out to the side. Lift up first, so really get a good extension. Inhale and then exhale, fall forward, chest to the floor. So fall wherever it's comfortable for you to feel that stretch in that outer hip. Big inhale, exhale. You can bring that forehead down to the floor. I'm staying up so my voice carries a little bit. And big inhale, exhale, come on up. And I want you to curl that toe under into that down dog again. Now left leg is gonna lift, open up that hip, feel that calf stretch on the right, and bring that left knee through to meet that left hand. Sit down on that tailbone. Lift up, extend nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, come, fall forward and hold. Good. All right, now we're gonna plant those hands on the ground again. You're gonna lift up, and from here, we're gonna bring ourselves into that down dog again. Now on the right, you're gonna bring that leg through to a low lunge. So plant that right leg forward, drop that left knee on the ground, make sure that knee is over that ankle on the right, lift up, and open up that hip. So open up that chest. You can stay here on that leg. You can raise those arms overhead. Big inhale, exhale. You're gonna take those hips back towards your heel and extend that right leg. Nice and straight, fall forward, hamstring stretch here. And big inhale, exhale, come forward, and back into that down dog. Last down dog, I promise. And now bring that right leg, or that left leg forward rather. Line that knee up with that heel, and lift that chest up. Feel that stretch in that hip flexor right underneath that hip bone. And you can lift those arms up nice and tall. All right, big inhale, exhale, and come forward, extend. And bring that tailbone back. Big breath in, and from here you're gonna take that right leg forward, and you're gonna bring yourself into a forward fold. All right, big inhale, exhale, soften those knees, come on up nice and tall. Inhale, and let's take our right leg, heel's gonna come back and stretch out that quad. So bring those hips forward, open up that chest. And if you want a little bit more length in the front, you can reach up overhead. And come on down. All right, big inhale up and reach down with that left leg. Bring that heel into that glute lift. Up nice and tall, knee down to the floor, quad stretch. And come on down. All right, let's get those shoulders and those arms real quick. Lift up, clasp those hands. Palms are gonna shoot up towards the ceiling. Reach over to the right. And come on up nice and tall. Reach over to the left. And come on up. Bring those arms forward. Give yourself a hug. Reach over to the right. Look over that left shoulder. And come forward. Cross left over right. Reach to the left with your right arm. Look over that right shoulder. Big inhale, exhale, reach up. And last forward fold. And big inhale, exhale, lift up overhead. Breathe in, breathe out, release it all. And fantastic job today, y'all. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Every Wednesday on this page I will come and I'll do a certain class. And I try and keep good variety and rotate them. Today was bar, so next week might be something else. So if you have any requests, feel free to let me know what you want to do, because I want this to be your workout and for you to enjoy it. I'm gonna hop off because my daughter has a Zoom meeting right now that I've got to get her on. But happy Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in for bar. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time, all right? Thank you.